In over 100 years, this hasn't been done, and now we're getting back to the practice of finding out what it is to heighten our spirituality.
In this segment, traditional canoe carver Mark Point begins cutting and shaping the cedar canoe.
We're located here at the Coquitlam First Nation. This is the log that we had taken down from the hill, and we selected the part of the tree that we thought would be good because when trees grow, they have a knotty side on one side, and that's the side that grows in the shade. The side that grows in the sunshine will have less knots, so that's the good side for our canoe. The paralog for cutting, we have to take the cedar bark off because we need to be able to see clear wood when we put in our cuts on this log. We drew the canoe on the log where the canoe would be, and then we have to cut that off with a power saw. When we cut a canoe, the log would need to be at least 5 feet, because if we said this was 5 feet, the canoe is in here, see? And all of this here cut away. We're measuring the sides of the canoe, and we're making the sides 16 1/4 inches right throughout evenly. Then both sides will be done, and you'll see that the canoe is even on both sides, and it'll have nice lift to it. And then we'll be electric planing, rounding the bottom. We'll be cutting to that line with the plane so that you'll see the real sharpness of the canoe develop, as this is the bow of the canoe. And then once we have that done, brought right to that line, right throughout the whole length of the canoe, then we will put the bow cut in it, and then we'll sharpen it again and begin rounding off the sides of the canoe. We need about 4 or 5 days to smooth it out. Then we will cover it up and let it sit and dry out until the spring.
Next week on Bear Tracks, Mark Point will begin digging out this Stalo traditional canoe.
Cedar tree is a sign of strength. It's a sign of honor.